Your brain is addicted to easy things, and that is why you never get to do the things that actually matter. Scrolling, snacking, YouTube, all are easy, all feel amazing in the moment. However, the hard things, creating a business plan, doing exercise regularly, learning to play an instrument, they are all hard, heavy, boring, slow, and have got delayed results. However, the truth is the work itself is never hard. Any work given to you, you will be able to do it. You will be able to find a way to do it. But the resistance comes in starting the work. And today, I'm going to show you 3 tiny tricks with which you can train your brain to crave doing those hard things without needing any motivation or any willpower. I know it works because I have lived it. But let me first show you how it was with me. I once avoided working on one spreadsheet for 3 weeks. Every day I had a new excuse. I'll tell myself, I'll do it tonight. I work better at night anyways. And then at night it will become, oh, after dinner, I need to decompress first. And then it will become, oh, maybe once kids are gone to bed. And then I'll be too tired. And then I will postpone it again to tomorrow. And in the morning, I will open my laptop. I'll look at the spreadsheet, but I will start doing something else. Just because that spreadsheet had a little bit of unknown, which I was hesitant in starting. And hence, I kept procrastinating. However, the beauty of procrastination is that we convince ourselves that we're going to do this later. But the reality is that later never comes. The task just sits there and it keeps getting bigger in your mind with every single push you make. It gets heavier, it gets scarier every time. And by the time you look at it, it's just too late. I'm guessing you have done this too at some point, right? Let's fix this today. Here's what's actually happening in your brain when you look at a task. Your brain divides it into 2 buckets, easy or hard. Easy things are the ones that feel good before we even start them, like scrolling, like consuming content, like snacking. However, hard things are the ones that feel good after you finish them. There is no reward in the beginning with the hard things, and that's why your brain keeps picking up the easy ones. Because our brain is wired for immediate reward. You must be thinking it's natural to choose the easy one. How do we go against nature? How do we trick our brain into doing the hard things now? And for that, here are the 3 shifts that changed everything for me. Shift 1 seems simple, but it changed my focus in a way that I did not expect. As a first step, I made my phone boring. No colors, no notifications, nothing exciting on it. Think of it like this. When you're cooking, but your toddler keeps pulling your arm, you can't focus, right? You can't really do a good job at it. However, when your kid gets busy in another room, you've got your full freedom to cook what you want, and you will be able to put together a decent meal when you can get your focus right. That was my step 1, to get my focus right. Because our phone does exactly that. It keeps pulling us constantly. It just keeps stealing our focus. And here's the science behind it. Your brain releases dopamine before opening the app, not after. It's all in the anticipation of unlocking your phone, opening the app, checking it. But when you're actually watching the content, you don't really see anything meaningful there, and hence you face a mini disappointment. You don't even realize this, but you're getting disappointed multiple times during the day. Get yourself out of this negative spiral, this game of attention that you can never win. I made a video on the exact phone settings you can change to make it less attractive. I'll link it somewhere here. Please watch it. It will really help you. Shift 2 will sound tiny, but is a major change in your mindset, and it will unlock your availability for the hard tasks. Once my phone was quiet, I had the space to notice my patterns. I noticed that I was allowing small tasks to pile up. Again, that procrastination. I read this in a book and I applied it to my life instantly. If it takes under 2 minutes, do it now. And now, during my day, replying to emails gets done like that. Doing dishes just gets done. Laundry gets done. Small tasks at work and also at house, they just get done then and there. They don't pile up. If you leave small things, they pile up. Your space feels messy, your mind feels heavy. And until you will clear this noise, just forget about the hard things. You will never be able to get there. Do the small things fast. Get your environment cleared. And then the hard tasks will not feel as heavy anymore. And now shift 3. This is the one that made me stop procrastinating for good. Now the thing is that the bigger the task, the more we avoid it. Business plans, presentations, difficult conversations, or even just clearing our wardrobe, we avoid it till it becomes impossible to manage. But here's the mindset shift that worked for me. I stopped saying, oh, I have to do this. Instead, I started saying, let me just start this for 2 minutes. Every task I start now, I start with the intention of just doing it for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, that's it. And your brain doesn't know the difference. Open the file, write one line, tell yourself, today I'm just going to create the document and give it a title. The work itself is not scary. The starting is scary. And once you start, your brain is now in that context. Your brain goes, okay, we're doing this now. And from there, the momentum kicks in. Once you start, I promise you, I guarantee that you will not leave before you have made some actual progress. The first domino is always the hardest. Before tipping it, you consider all angles, all strategies, you think about all the failure scenarios. But when the first one goes, that's it. Everything else goes with it. And that's what momentum is. You just need to start for 2 minutes. When you start, a tiny dopamine release happens. It feels real, and before you know it, you are already making progress. Because here's the thing, motivation will not come, willpower will not last. But these small shifts, the tiny rules you make for yourself and you hold yourself accountable to, they work every single time. Here's what I want you to do today. Make one distraction boring for you. Pick any. Do one small task immediately. And for the hard tasks, just start one hard task for 2 minutes. That spreadsheet that I avoided for 3 weeks, when I actually sat down on it, it literally just took me 2 hours. The work wasn't hard, the starting was. Had I used all those 3 weeks to actually do and review my work, I would have done a much better job. But oh well, you don't have to do that though. Once you fix your digital habits and tackle your small tasks, you now have the capacity to start the big tasks. And once you start, everything changes for you. You are just reclaiming all your time from the distractions in your life and you're trying to focus it to what matters. Take one of these tools with you today. Try it, test it. Let me know how it works out for you. And more than that, watch how much lighter your mind feels. I'll see you in the next one.